Hey YouTube. So I know it's been a while, but I just had to recover. Like, I don't know how everybody else's stories are, but for me, like, I needed time mentally, I needed time physically. Like, I thought the surgery was going to be a walk in the park, and granted, my experience has been. However, the recovery part of it, like, that stuff wasn't no joke. And I mean, I've had 3 C-sections, and it was hard for me. However, I did have a hernia repair I had to handle, which thank God I got it because I found out it was blocking my lungs from expanding. So I breathe so much better now. But let's just get right into it. My 2 months. So for my surgery, all right, let's just jump right into that. I got the gastric bypass. I stuck with my decision on that, and I'm happy I did. My experience coming out of surgery, it wasn't bad. It was just I was just in pain. Like, it just is what it is. I was in a lot of pain. It was a lot of the core area, which was expected. I did stay in the hospital an additional day, so I was at the hospital for 2 days. But that's because I was in so much pain that I just wasn't ready to go home. So they let me stay an extra day. Those days at the hospital, like, you do not rest. Like, you're walking nonstop. Granted, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what's needed. It helps reduce the pain. But that hospital stay, I was ready to go. Like, I wanted their support, but man, I wanted sleep too. So no. One of my biggest mistakes when I got home was not staying up on my pain meds. I know we want to tough it out. We don't want to, depend on them. However, you have to stay on top of your pain. If you do not stay on top of your pain, it's going to sneak up on you. When it sneaks up on you, it's there. And that's what it did for me the first few days home. So I had to learn to stay on top of my pain meds. Do not feel like you can't take them. Like, take them if you're in pain. Like, this is not, you ain't got to be Sister Soldier. You ain't got to be the biggest, baddest warrior out there. Like, you're going to regret it, and it's going to hurt. So stay on top of your pain meds. Stay on top of your liquids. Stay on top of everything the doctor will tell you to do, to stay on top of. Like, honestly, like, do not try to do this your own way. Okay, so the way my program went was that you stayed on liquid until you were finished with day 7. And then once you hit day 7, if you were taking in all your liquids and everything okay, and your protein, then you switch to soft foods. So that's how mine went. I never had problems taking my liquids. I never had problems taking my food. I actually didn't start having problems with my food until honestly, until like maybe like a week ago, like a week or 2 ago. So probably like week 6 is when I start having problems. And that's because like your taste buds start to change. So the things that I could eat or I used to be able to eat or tolerate, I no longer like. Like, if you even try to give me chicken breast, any kind, I don't care how it's cooked, I'm going to deny it. I will deny it. I'll say no, because when I eat it, I feel like I'm dying. It's something stuck in my throat. It's just like, it's a no. So the vitamins that I take a multivitamin, I take a calcium 3 times a day. I take an iron first thing in the morning. That's the first thing I take. They tell you to take it at night, but they're letting me take it in the morning because it's just easier for me. It clashes with too many things. So I take that in the morning. I take a B12 once a week, and I take a vitamin D once a week. I took vitamin D before surgery, like, so they just kept it going. They do check your labs during your follow-ups. So if you're not taking your stuff, they're going to know. So your best bet is just to stay on top of it. And you do feel different when you're on it. Like, you feel more awake. You feel more, you just feel more refreshed. So don't slip on your vitamins. Like, you need those. Like, and your vitamins and your protein, that affects like the things like hair loss. Like, I haven't experienced hair loss or anything like that, but I stick to my vitamins, and I also stick to my protein, which leads me to hair loss. No, I have not experienced any hair loss. Like I said, everybody's surgery is different. Everybody's experience is different. I have not had any acne breakouts or anything like that. My skin actually is better now, post-surgery. And I mean, my hair, I've always had pretty thick hair. So that's not really, that hasn't changed. Like, I still have thick hair. Like I said, I don't notice anything right now, but I am pretty I'm pretty consistent when it comes to making sure I get all my protein in, my protein and my liquids. So that's probably why I haven't experienced that. I know some people experience it whether they stay on top of it or not. I'm just not one of those people. So it's another one of those moments where everybody's not the same. You're going to experience different things versus others. So just follow your journey. I ended up getting a treadmill for my house. Like my dad gave me one. And I did make sure that I kept motion going. As you all know, for the first month, you're at high risk for blood clots. So I definitely made sure I got on the treadmill. Plus, you have to walk out all of that air that they pump into your stomach. You have to make sure that you get all of that out, or it is extremely painful. Please, please, please listen to them when they say walk, because it does. It hurts. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a pain I've never experienced. So make sure that you do that. As of right now, I get in 800 to 1,000 calories, so I'm allowed to walk 30 minutes a day. I try to get up in the mornings and take my walk. I usually can get in about 4 times a week, and then I just incorporated squats. I can't lift weights until my 3 months, but I'm doing what the doctors tell me to do. Loose skin. Do I have loose skin? I don't really think I do. I mean, like I said before, I had 3 C-sections, so my lower tummy area has always been an issue, but I mean, I rocked it with me being bigger, so I don't mind it now. It has gone down some, so that's good. Like I actually see it getting smaller. Like right now, like my waist is it's like 36 inches, and before surgery it was like 42. My biggest my waist ever was 46. So I feel like I'm doing great with that. My arms, I never really had big arms, so I lifted weights a lot. So that's just not a problem area for me. But as soon as July hits, I do plan on lifting weights because that's one of my loves. My face is the first thing that I saw like really slimming. Like, and it took me a while. Like my husband would speak on it. My mom, my sister, my best friends speak on it. I just didn't see it. And then we took a picture, and he was like, babe, look at your face, and then look at like a picture from us from like Valentine's Day. And it is a big difference. So my face was the first thing that started to go. Then went my waist and my hip area, which I mean, my hip area needed to go. Like, let's just be real. I just had way too much going on back there, baby. It was time. It was, ooh, child. Don't nobody need all that. It was needed. So, yeah, those were my top areas to go the first month. What do I do when people ask me, how did you lose the weight? I tell them I weight loss surgery. Like, I know some people like to keep it a secret. I know some people feel like, hey, it's none of their business, which is not. Whatever you choose to do with your life is your business, and you don't owe anybody an explanation. You do not owe anybody anything. However, for me, I'm very transparent. That's how, it just helps me. I've always kind of been like that. If I can turn any life experience into a teachable moment for somebody else, I will. So to me, exposing it and being like, yeah, I had weight loss surgery. Like, if you have any questions, or if you want to go through the process too, or, if you know someone who needs a helping hand, yeah, just reach out to me. That's just my personality. So I don't hide it. I feel like there's nothing to hide. I'm very proud of my tool. Do I have any regrets? Probably, I think my regret is the same that a lot of people who've had weight loss surgery has had, is that they didn't get it sooner. Like, I had a referral for this program in 2016, and I didn't take it. I was very much in denial about my weight gain, and I just let it get out of control. However, I don't think I was mentally prepared to get the surgery then. I needed to definitely be one with myself. I needed to love myself no matter what weight, no matter what anything. And I just was not in that place then. But this time around, I was definitely in that place. I was more accepting of myself. I was more understanding of myself. And I loved myself more to the point where I wasn't doing it for any vain reasons. I was doing it for health. So that's my only it's a regret, but it's not a regret because I don't think I would have appreciated the process as much as I do now. I know for a fact that I probably forgot something. So if you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the comment box below. Do not forget to subscribe. Follow my Instagram page. Like I said, like I always say in every video, I always interact with my Instagram followers. So please go ahead and click the subscribe button, click that like button. And if I forgot anything, just please leave it in the comments. And also I will post my highest weight, my surgery weight, and my current weight when I do my 3-month post-op video, just so that you guys can see the true like before and after of my journey. So yeah, until then, see ya.